Hello, we have an update on the immigration provisions in Biden's reconciliation framework. As predicted, Senator Joe Manchin has objected to the framework and is insisting that House progressives vote on the infrastructure bill. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, House Democrats are negotiating for immigration provisions that will not only satisfy the parliamentarian, but also moderate Democrats in the House and Senate. On Wednesday, they released an updated version of the bill, which we'll take a look at shortly. So stay tuned. If you've been waiting for an update, then please give this video a like so that others get a chance to see it. After President Biden released the framework on last Friday, Joe Manchin announced that he would not sign off on the $1.75 trillion spending bill until there could be a Congressional Budget Office analysis on the impact and costs of it. House Democrats were originally hoping to vote as early as Tuesday of this week, but Senator Manchin is now saying that there is no rush to get a deal. Word is that he doesn't even view the Senate break on November 22nd as a hard deadline. Despite Manchin's rhetoric, Budget Committee Chair Bernie Sanders is still pushing for a vote this week. Part of the reason for the standoff is because progressive House members were refusing to vote on the infrastructure bill that the Senate passed back in August. As I mentioned in my previous video, they were using this bill as leverage because they knew that Senator Manchin and other establishment Democrats wanted it to pass. Unfortunately, they did not hold their ground. Progressive Caucus Chair Pramila Jayapal recently went on MSNBC to confirm they would vote on each bill separately, claiming she had faith that President Biden could get the votes he needs to pass the reconciliation bill. How about the immigration provisions? What is happening to them, and what is the parliamentarian going to do, and when will she make her decision? On Wednesday afternoon, House Democrats released an updated version of the framework, which includes parole protections for those who entered the U.S. before 2011. It would not be a pathway to citizenship, but it would waive immigration requirements for 5 years and allow for a 5-year extension that would give beneficiaries status until 2031. The language about changing the registry date has been removed from the House bill, and Speaker Nancy Pelosi has reportedly said that the final immigration language would not go beyond the bill released on Wednesday. New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez commented on the provision, saying, "Our goal is simply that if you are going to give parole, which is the least of all the options, that the parole should be full in nature, and we'll see whether or not we can accomplish that." Also included in the updated bill is recapturing 220,000 unused visas and country cap exemptions, which will likely be submitted to Senate parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough for review sometime soon. Word is that Senate Democrats are getting ready to propose Plan C to Elizabeth McDonough in the coming days, though the specific timeline is unclear. There is also still talk of overruling the parliamentarian by immigration advocates and progressives, but the fact that progressives caved on the infrastructure bill isn't a good sign that they will follow through on this threat. I recently conducted a poll, and while some of you believe Senate Democrats will overrule the parliamentarian, it looks like most of you expect them to proceed with Plan C. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. An update will likely be available in the coming days. I will continue releasing videos every step of the way, so if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please be sure to do so you can catch my next one. Also, if you missed my video on Biden's reconciliation framework and the immigration provisions included, I'll include a link here so you can watch it next. Click this video and I'll see you there.